So I just want to show you guys what I did. Hopefully you guys come back to the stream. I don't know what happened, but you can see my screen here and you see this little heart. So I go like that, these pop up. So all I did was press 100 and then OBS just shut down. So I don't know what's up with that, but not cool. Not cool OBS, and not cool whatever this heart is. So anyway, if you missed the first part of this, you can go back and watch the first part. Yeah, I don't know what happened. This stupid like little heart. I don't know if you saw just now, but like, so this is like what I see on my screen, and these things pop up. But when I press them, OBS just shut down. Like everything just like stopped. So I'm like, oh, that's great. I'm not gonna press that anymore. Anyway. Yeah, it's always something. It's always something. Alright, so I don't know if this is, so maybe this is a good amount of time that it has dried enough. I don't know, but I kind of just want to like redo. Oh, what is this? I missed a complete total piece of the mouth. I'm going to try not to say, I'm going to try not to go on and on about hating that I have to paint these details like this and printing in several parts. I think you guys already know that I'm obsessed with painting in pieces. It would actually be cool to just make like a whole inside of the mouth or something. I don't know. Might have to figure that out. Alright, let's see if I can... Let's see if I can just go over this now. See if it's dried enough. Yeah, if any of you guys have like painting tips or what I'm doing, or maybe I'm doing okay and it's just gonna take layers. But yeah, I really like the airbrush, because the airbrush, it's like, it goes on pretty smooth. So I kind of like that. Maybe I just have very little patience. I think that's probably definitely true. One thing I have is determination, though. And I am okay to fail. As long as I learn how to hopefully do it better the next time. Okay. Just trying to just clean this up a little bit. Even though most of this the tongue will probably cover, but I want it to look decent. My lights are not adequate. Alright, let me stop complaining. Oh, sorry. I have to I have to lean so far forward because of how my camera is set up. I got a whole bunch of paint on that tooth. Oh well, I'll just paint over it. Okay, let's try to do these outside teeth again. Yeah, I'm the same exact way. I'll digitally paint all day. But yeah, this part of it, this was probably the part I was dreading. And even on this video, I'm sure I'm gonna get people that are like, well, maybe not on this video, but every other video, it's like, why don't you print the whole thing as one piece? Why don't you print the whole thing as one piece? And this is my nightmare. I think I thrive in figuring out ways to do things that I'm not supposed to do and make them appear to be professional. I think I have somewhat of a knack for that, of figuring that out. But this kind of painting, no. I feel like you have to have years of painting skills to really do this, and I do not. All right, let's start on the bottom. It's so dark here. I wonder how I can get more light straight down. Plus I have like the phone right here too, so that's kind of like blocking most of the light. Do I have any favorite toy artists? Toy maker or 3D artists? Oh, there's one guy, I think he's maybe in like, I don't know what nationality he is, but he does like this like chicken character that's kind of cool. Oh, there's another person on Instagram that I follow. They do really cool 3D characters. But he does them in pieces. And there's a few other people that do them in pieces, and they just look, oh, come on. And they just look so much better. See, the problem is I don't really want to put too much. I just painted this obviously earlier today, so I don't want to ruin the paint. Okay, I guess that's decent. The last thing I want is the green paint to come off. This is quite embarrassing. But this is the reality. If you want to make cool characters and paint them, The other thing is I don't know how I'm even gonna make the white look good, because even that's difficult to do. I mean, I don't think it'll be any easier than trying to get this red on here. My back was killing me from airbrushing earlier today. Or it still is killing me. I want to get some red in between them too. Okay, let's do the top. I don't really, I think the problem is also is I don't really have like a good, I don't really have efficient methods to move the paint and move the brush. So that's another issue that I'm having. But I can show you, let's let this dry a little bit. I can show you the tongue. Oh, my back. You can see how it's drying. But here's the tongue. So all I'll have to do is pop this in the mouth. I don't know what those bubbles are. I don't know why all those bubbles are there. But I'm not too worried about it. I probably just put too much glaze on or something. And then these are the eyes. These are the eyes that are going to pop right into here. So I put like a gloss paint on them. So much easier to do things separately. One of the guys in our group is a painter. He's gonna give us some tips. I'm gonna try airbrushing. Most of the most of the print and go in with brushes for small stuff. But what do I know? Yeah, that's kind of how I was thinking about it. But once I saw, oh, let me see if I can find this one artist. I don't even know how to see in my saved. So this guy has pretty cool stuff. Frank Montano. I just added him, or him recently. Pretty cool stuff. Frank Montano. Oh, this person. Really smooth model. Sections, you can see like all the different sections. Just put it here so you can see the name. But what's up, MG? What's up, Afsoon? AFsoon? Excuse me. Airbrushing most of the print. Thanks for all the tutorials. I appreciate you. Thank you. Troop D, Sardar, try make a dragon face. Not at the moment, but maybe at some point in time. Maybe cover the teeth with art masking fluid and then remove it once you're done painting the lips and gum. I covered them for the airbrushing, but I just feel like it would be too difficult. It's too tight to try and cover the teeth and still get the coverage like at the base of the teeth. I just feel like it's just too tight. Like maybe I could do that, but I don't know. Plus, like when you cover it, it's hard to like get inside the mouth to get like all underneath. So those are the only problems that I've had. I swear. Like this paint just like gets everywhere. Clean this off. I actually don't want this paint to dry either, so I'll just lay it flat. But anyway, so excuse me. So yeah, this artist, really amazing art, and so some of the stuff is painted on, I think. Obviously really good painting as well, but when I started to see a few artists like this, and I started to see how they have things in pieces, you know, so and I don't know how to, maybe there's like stencils and stuff. There's probably really cool ways to do it. Also, you have lots and lots of paint. That had to have been a nightmare. So, but yeah, I've been following, you know, artists like this, and then just picking up little ways of how they're doing things. I thought he has a post where they're not together, where the pieces are like separate, but I don't see it. Sorry to be scrolling around like this. But anyway, this is like where I get a lot of my inspiration from, because like I look at these characters and I'm like, ah, okay. Like, it's not that I couldn't do characters like this, but it's just that it's painted so well. And like even this, like you can tell that this is two pieces, which is great. Oh, I think this is the other artist, Chicken Head. Really cool 3D printed stuff. Really cool painted things. I think this is just traditionally, like, obviously painted. But some of the stuff looks like it's separate pieces sometimes. But obviously a really good painter as well. So I take my inspiration from a lot of those folks, and I think it just like it bugs me sometimes because like putting stuff together, like then I'm like, okay, I can do that. You know what I mean? Like I can then paint stuff really well and make it the texture I want. But when it comes to just like straight up painting like this, like that's not it. I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy. But anyway, let's do another. Let's see if this will get cleaned up a little bit. I go over it again. I mean, it does look better. The layers are making a difference. Oh, there's also another artist. Sorry if I'm doing it. It's too low. There's another artist, Grumpy Art, on Instagram, and he does some cool stuff. But again, like much better painter than I am. I don't think that he does stuff in pieces. Sorry, I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's hard for me to see as well, actually. I feel like it got darker. See, like, why is it acting like it's not dry down there? So yeah, excuse me. I think if I remade this, I would definitely separate the teeth. I think that's doable. I would just make little teeth pieces and just paint them separately and then just snap them in there. I think at the time I thought that would be too much work or they would be too small, but I don't think that they would be too small. There's so many people that print things that are much smaller than like what I make. Like this is actually huge. This is nowhere near a miniature. All right. I really wish this paint would like start leveling out, but it just doesn't want to. All right. I mean, it's decent. It's not clean, but I'm probably going to go over it with some green too, though. I wonder if I should do that now. I have the green that I used in the airbrush. Frank Montagno. Oh yeah, thanks for writing those. Oh, it looks different though. It looks like a different green. I wonder if I just need to mix it up. Alright, it's the same green, I think. I mean, I probably shouldn't be doing this now, but I don't know. But I need to touch up, like, I need to touch these, like, white parts. So let's see how it does. Maybe this is more dynamic for recording. See, if I had skills, I could just like do like a nice clean line. I guess the paint would have to be thicker too, because this is mixed with a little bit of thinner as well, so there's that. Ooh, that's not good. There you go. That's how you ruin a bad paint job. Oh, gosh. Okay, so I wonder how long these take to dry. I definitely don't think it's dry yet. It actually doesn't feel too wet. Allow more time at cooler temperatures. Dries to the touch in 5 minutes, to handle in 20 minutes. Fully dry in 24 hours. Apply clear in 2-3 light coats. Okay. Oh. I can't put the mouth in, but yeah, it is dry to the touch. At least we can just have some fun and see what it looks like. See a little bit more what it looks like. Blue Parade, they separate a lot of the body parts. I'll have to check them out. They're from Korea. I see they influence each other. They're super good at making the connector. Oh, that's what I need to work on. The connector. I should probably clean off these paint and stuff. Blue, what is it? Blue, where is it? Where is it? Oh, Blue Parade. Oh, is that it? Blue Parade. Oh, yeah. Ah, so they do, yeah, they do a lot of the snap-on stuff. I think that's it. I think that's the way. At least for me it is, for sure. These are all separate pieces, aren't they? I don't really like soccer, but I am watching Ted Lasso. It's pretty good. Yeah, separate pieces. Separate pieces is the way to go. So clean, though. I wonder if this, is this resin? I guess I don't know, actually. It's really hard to tell. It looks like resin, but it's so clean. Yeah, see, that to me looks way more clean. These little tiny pieces. But he probably, I also have to get good at, I have to figure out the whole sanding and all that stuff too. That's cool. And then we get all these other super cool 3D artists doing all this other really cool 3D stuff. Cute. But, you know, that's how it is. I'm always just getting inspiration from people. There's just so many really cool, creative things out there. So, AI too. AI too. Yeah, the eyes look good. Oh, sanding and casting. Yeah, that's like, I know, what's his face does that. Above Wong Art. I think he does a lot of that casting stuff. Oh, my back. Oh, my back is, I don't know what I did to my back, but my back is toast. Here's the body, by the way. Looks pretty good, except for whatever this is. Might as well touch that up now, actually. It's kind of interesting that the paint looks totally different once it like settles, even for a little bit. Still don't know what's up with those little spots. There was another place on here that I wanted to touch up. Maybe under here? Maybe that was it? So I also can't remember where I just painted. I also want to paint this a little bit lighter, like this front part of his body. So I might do that as well. Not now, but I might think about doing that as well. Okay, so maybe, hopefully I can get back to this red. I think we've let it sit a while, and it'd be nice to do a darker red back there by the back of the tongue. They make the neck connector round so the head can turn a bit. Interesting. What's up, World of Creature X? Hope everything is going well. Oh, they are resin. What's up, Nicole Manson? Yo, man, just wanted to stop in and say I'm a big fan of the channel. I have a lot of digital art and 3D experience, but I'm just getting into Nomad. Yeah, to me, that's so interesting to me, because it's like since I only know Nomad, and I'm trying to learn like Blender and all that stuff. It's like I feel as though I'm very surprised that people that have more experience in the bigger, more beefy apps are actually using Nomad. Like, to me, it's sort of like, it's interesting. It's very interesting. It's cool though. I mean, I love it. But Blender is a doozy, let me tell you. But I'm glad my videos are helpful. I love that. I love hearing it. Keeps me going. Keeps me motivated. All you guys keep me motivated. You know what else keeps me motivated? Likes. Video likes. So, you know, if you have a free minute, hit that like. I've decided I have to start saying that more in my videos, because I usually forget to say it. I feel like it's part of my YouTuber duties. It feels kind of dirty, but I think it's just, I need to get over it. Alright, so we just do a few more layers here. Oh, sorry. That's what happens when I hit the perfectly white teeth with the red. Okay, I guess I have to go repaint over this. Repaint this red, I suppose. I don't even know. Since I accidentally got green and ruined everything I did. I might just give up on that. I think there's too much green down there. Okay. Trying to go a bit heavier with. Oi. Yeah, this is officially not fun. I think I just made that new red mark. Okay, maybe I can use some of this to like get it off. Use a paintbrush and some it just like makes the whole thing pink. Oh well, that was a good idea, but it just makes everything pink. Okay. Oh, can I be done with these teeth, please? Oh. Yeah, this is definitely not my zen. Oh god, and I'm so hot too. Like literally boiling hot. Okay, let me see what I missed. Usually sand and primer, then paint and wet sand. Well, I sanded more than I usually do. I sanded a lot on the head, and I did like the 3 grits. I did like 120, 600, and then like 2000 or whatever. Or I did like, whatever it is. I did like a rough grit, a medium grit, and then like a fine grit. So I did that. Although I'm not the best sander, but I tried. Yeah, I love it. Nomad is super straightforward. My guy, Chad. Basic is better. And this is not it. But this is a learning experience. This is definitely a learning experience. There are some other parts that I want to paint. Definitely a learning experience. I think... the other thing that I have to figure out is how to make, like if I want to make some parts a little bit darker, That's something that I'm not too sure about. Because I do like to, I do want to add some values and stuff, but I don't know how to do it. Nomad is amazing, and you're one of the few, and actually the first on YouTube and Skillshare that was teaching how to work with this app even better. Yeah, you know, it's funny because on Skillshare there was like maybe one or two, but they were kind of outdated when I started. So I just like I did a bunch of Nomad. I had a bunch of Procreate ones, or I have, and then I started doing Nomad. And then on Udemy there was none. There was like 0. So I was really excited to get the first class on Udemy. Jewelry and 3D print, that's cool. Let me scroll back up. Super user. Yeah, I'm far away from that, but slowly I'm learning everything. We need to get you on Nomad radar. They should partner. You know that the guy, he's always on the Discord, so I'm always like lurking and checking out what's going on. But yeah, he's a superhero. What throws me off about Blender is the keyboard shortcuts versus the ability to use the mouse and toolbars. Me too, because I use a MacBook Pro, which you're not really supposed to use, and you know, most people like hate on. And I get it. It's not like a gaming thing, so it's not great, but like it's what I have, so I'm gonna use it, and I get those pretty renders. But yeah, and plus all the tutorials are all mouse PC, so I have to like translate them to a MacBook Pro. Yeah, I'm in Brooklyn, New York. I was loving the artist you like. I would like to know more about that. How is... Oh, Grumpy Art. Grampy Art. There's probably Grampy Art out there too. Hey kids, let's make some art. They call me Grampy Art. There you go. Really cool stuff, painted very well. I can't tell if this is a render or if this is I think these are actually the painted ones. Can't tell. A lot of people do the Patreon thing too. And like, I don't know. I don't think my stuff is good enough yet. I don't think anyone will pay me for a Patreon. But yeah, like if I could just make cool stuff like this. But that's the thing, is like you have to also be able to paint it. I can't tell if these are prints or if these are just renders. I guess maybe they're just renders. Yeah, they're probably just renders. But yeah, these are just renders. But anyway, yeah, like I want to be able to at least make stuff, and then if I can color the renders, but I also want them to look good in person. Art toys. I haven't really seen many. I don't really know. I'm not really that much into the world of art toys. But only those few people that I see, and I'm like, I see what they're doing. I see what they're doing. Wash these brushes, I think, because I don't know how many more. I'm probably not going to do any more layers of red. At least I have way too many layers of red. I think the red is good. I should not be like drying brushes like over my computer, but I guess these will be all right. You know what I need? I need a little airbrush thinner solution. I'm just like spraying this stuff around everywhere. But I feel like this is the only way that I can know that my brushes are clean. Brush thinner. Maybe I should do the white with this same brush. Alright, so let me try to do this white, because I am terrified. You do all this work And then it's just like, you go to paint, and it looks like I'm in 7th grade art class. Trying to paint here. Alright, where's white? Maybe I'll just use the top of this. Don't want to get paint all over my computer. Of course, there's like red in the white. Why is there red in the white? Don't want red in the white. It's not good. Sorry, I'm doing everything off camera. I've never been to one of those cons. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've been to a Comic-Con, but I wasn't doing any of this stuff then. It was cool. It was at the Javits Center. But maybe one day my toys will make it that far. I feel like this isn't dry enough. What do you think? I have zero patience. Zero patience. And I can't see, and I have like no light. Okay, so far I'm decently happy with my application of the white paint. So I have to not touch the bottom part. It doesn't look good. It looks good if it's above that bottom part. You know, the rest of the teeth I actually did a good job painting. There's not too much. This has some green on it. It's not terrible. That's not great. That white line is not great, but that's okay. Ah, no, you can see it a lot. I think I'm going to have to go back over that in red. Lesson learned. You kind of have to stay above the base. Okay, there's some green on this tooth. Some green here as well, and there's some red back there. This tooth is a mess. Oh, the rest of the teeth are actually okay. This one has some red on it. You know, I was looking at some people do some stuff in Unreal Engine. Yeah, the rigging thing. You know what trips me up is I don't understand. I know there's a way to. There's like auto retopology in Blender. So I have to figure out how to do that. I think that might make that whole process a lot easier. You know, I might even mess with those teeth. I think those teeth are good. You know what? I think this is pretty decent. I think that's pretty decent. The only problem is this stupid thing down here. So I need to paint that red. So let's just clean the brush. And get some of this red. Okay, now the red is mixing with the white because I probably should have waited until it dried, but I'm a bonehead and I have no patience. Okay, so maybe I'll let that dry, and then maybe I'll go back over the tooth with white. While I'm here, let's try to clean this up a little bit. Okay. All right. Cool. I should just stop while I'm ahead. All right. I definitely should have sanded these teeth down. That's all right. I can live with that. Maybe I should paint the horns too. I don't even know what color to paint them. Oh, yeah. Light tan. Maybe like light tan and white. And maybe a touch of yellow. Definitely need some yellow in there. But also, I won't be able to put it down, will I? Probably should have made more of this color, but that's okay. Right. Okay, I guess that's just gonna be all runny there. That's fine. So maybe I should not start at the base. Maybe I should do like more thorough, thinner layers. I gotta be careful touching the mouth. Okay. Man, I put that on way too thick. I think it's there to stay though. No, I just hold it until it dries a bit. So this is, I have some Vallejo paint that I haven't used yet. This is U.S. Art Supply. U.S. Art Supply. Airbrush Colors. I don't know why I feel like it's a Southern company. Maybe because of the American flag? I don't know. Water-based acrylic formulation. Ready to spray. I guess it is airbrush. I probably should get some regular paint. Oh well. Probably should get some regular paint. But I'm a nut job. Alright, let's go ahead and polish on another layer. Let's just see how it works. I think my other paint is airbrush paint as well. So I think when I didn't really think about getting just regular paint. So I was like, I'm gonna airbrush everything. But I didn't really think it through. I was thinking about like a million things. Because even when I bought all this stuff, it was like I had never 3D printed anything, so I'm like hoping that that works first and foremost. Yeah, this paint is heavy, so that's gonna have to dry some more. Yeah, thin coats is definitely the way to go. Because they dry much faster as well. I mean, I knew that, but it's hard to do it in practice. Because this looks like I should be able to paint over it, right? But I can't. But then I continue to do it because I'm not very smart. I guess that's the artist's plight. 3D printer. It was. Let's see. I have an airbrush. I have a paintbrush in my mouth. I guess I can just put it down. Let's see. Oh, my back. My back, folks. What did I do to my back? Amazon, e-commerce company. E-commerce company. Everyone's probably going to see my oh no, I don't think it shows my address. Let's see. So the airbrush was, oh, not the airbrush. What am I looking for? Oh, the printer. The printer. Okay, yeah, I think I paid around this price for it. So it was $355. $355 now. And this is the, wait, no, what is this? 4K. No, this is a different one. Why is it showing? Oh, this is the wash and cure. Okay, this is the one I got. Hold on. Okay, when I look it up, it's showing Anycubic 4K. But that is not what I bought. That's so strange. It's very, very odd. Because I got the Anycubic Photon M3 Premium 8K. So let's see. Anycubic Photon M3 Premium. Here's the M3 Max. It doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't exist. Can't find it. But anyway, yeah, I have the M3 Premium, which I don't see anymore, which is very strange. Somewhat concerning, but I am in the Facebook group, so if I had any issues, I'd probably go there, because I think there's like a representative who runs the group. So if I had any issues, I would just go there. But I think I paid around $400 or $500 for it. How do I go back to? Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I was kind of looking at the, there's an Elegoo one that's around the same, it was another 8K. I just settled on 8K. I was like, oh, I'll get an 8K one. They seem to be like very similar in price, and so I was like, that's a decent bet. Because all the videos I was watching, I was like, they kind of look like they produce the same quality of prints The only difference being that I kept seeing on a few videos, one of them kept talking about the build plate, which is like the plate that everything prints on. That the Elegoo one is like there's like a ball joint, which some people had issues with, and the other one was not a ball joint. So ultimately I was like, I don't want to have issues with that, but everything else seemed like the same. But it seems like people are generally happy with either one. But the groups really helped when I was like having some issues when I first started printing. And I had to post in the way that I communicate best through video, making a video, and I just showed exactly what I did. And then I just got everyone's opinions on what I was doing wrong. Weeded out the ones that sounded silly, and finally got it to work. But it was really like a dumb reason why my prints weren't working. I've actually used a very little amount of paint. It's actually going a long way. How is it not dry underneath? Still. Parts of this silly thing is still not dry. Oh, okay. Oh. I got the Anycubic Photon Mono 4K for just under 200. Yeah, I actually don't think there's much of a difference even between the 8K and the 4K from what I was seeing. But I think at the time there was like 4K, 6K, 8K, and then there was like the 12K. And I'm like, I'm a noob. Let me just start out with the median. I'll just get the 8K. But where's this green paint? Where did this green paint come from? This green paint better chill. It better be fully dry. Brian, what resin do I use? I'm just using Anycubic Basic Gray right now. So just the default. With my online shop and being able to order my own products, I'm definitely feeling the whole being able to see your digital artwork as our on products thing. What company are you using for your shop? I don't know how I cut myself. I'm like so addicted. I'm so addicted to printing stuff now. Speaking of online shops, I am thinking about Shane Olson. You guys, if you're in the Facebook groups or if you're in the ZBrush, you probably know who he is. He was telling me about a site. I can't remember the name of it right now, but where he sells his own courses, ZBrush courses. And I think I need to start selling my own Nomad courses directly on the site. Pay that fee for the site. I'll still upload to Skillshare and Udemy, but I think I need to see how I can do with my own site as well. Just make like a full-fledged, Shopify and Printify. I just want to make like a full-fledged, really hardcore beginner course that people can just buy. I love Skillshare and Udemy, but like I'm just curious to see how the price difference, like how much I would make, because I don't know how much they make when I do those classes, you know, on those sites. I don't know. It's just like impossible to know, but he does all right, and I want to do all right too. It's time for me to do all right. I should make sure I'm taking care of these brushes properly. I'm not leaving paint on them. Okay. I'm just going to put that over here. Is there any paint on this? I think this is the one I've been painting with. This one's good. This one's good. For a second I was like, Shane's a bad dude. He seems pretty cool. Yeah, he's good. Skills. Skills. Sorry, I'm like massaging my back. In between these drying sessions. Oi! No room. 0 room. I can't wait to have like a house or like a room. That's one thing that like I'm so jealous of people that have space. Like that's what I fantasize about. Having space. You don't realize how nice that must be. Like to have a house where you can like do this stuff in like your garage or something, or just like have like your own space that you don't also have to like sleep in. And my bed is right above me right now, like I'm 12. Some of you guys will be surprised to hear that my fiance and I sleep in separate bedrooms, and honestly I don't understand why more people don't do that. When we go to sleep, we just want to sleep. Well, the problem is she goes to sleep at 11:30, whereas I am creature of the night. Okay, this stupid part right here better be dry. I'm sick of playing games. I'm sick of seeing green underneath that. Even though I can still see green underneath it. It's getting there, little by little. It's getting there. The dream for real. Oh, I cannot wait to have a house and have like a nice like setup. A man can only dream. And unfortunately, I'm a ways away from that. Maybe I should try to paint his eyes while I'm here. But that's tough though. That's really, really tough. That's really fine. Where's my white? Oh, I left the cap off like a dum-dum. I gotta start paying attention to this paint a little bit more. First, let me mix a little bit more of this Okay, this white already has some other color with it. I don't know how I'm making that happen. Let's put a little more yellow. Actually, probably a little more orange. Maybe. We'll put a dab of yellow. Can't even really see this. Orange. I feel like we need like very little orange. That's too much. That's definitely too much. Just a fart's worth. I'm pretty sure I made that word up. So we'll see if we hear anyone else ever say it. This could actually probably use a little more. Oh, no, the eyes are yellow, so I don't want... The eyes are yellow, so I don't want this to be too yellow. Bubbles. Okay, let's put some over here. Get this green out of here. What is that? But I was excited to print. I was really excited to print out this little. Okay, just stay, and don't fall over. Just stay. I was excited to print out this little. I can't believe there's like beige in the white. This white is tripping. So let's just see. I've actually been thinking about how this might work. But let's see how it goes. There's like a little string. I hate that. Maybe I'll just try to paint on the black. I don't think I'll be able to go around his little pupil. This is so difficult. And it's just so rude that you can't just like get it right once, you have to get it right like 3 times. My God, it looks so bad. Oh, that's right, the teeth are white too, aren't they? Alright. We'll let this dry. Let's see how this is doing. It's actually okay. You might not even have to go over this anymore. Ooh, it's a little wet over there though. Very much so. So maybe I'll just try to go over the top a little bit. I think the other side is pretty good. Oh, there's some goo on. It's the worst. I think I might try to use like nail polish, clear nail polish, to get the teeth more glossy. at some point in time. But we'll see. It's not very professional looking at all, unfortunately. Well, I did like this before I tried to paint the eyes. I don't mind when models are just like one color. Okay, is there anything I want to paint on the body? Come on, stay still, stay still. Okay, this, I don't need any more of the white cream. I liked him better as just pure chocolate. I should have kept him that way. But I can always paint this one. I printed two. So this one I can always paint that color. Maybe I should turn this light down a bit. Adjust my light here. Is that better? I think that's way better. Of course, I figured that out now. Ooh, I could paint this too. I do need to paint that. I could probably paint it the same color as the... Maybe that's what I should do. Try to paint this the same color. I hate the first coat of paint. Remarkable. Yeah, man. Definitely go follow Chad, my guy, for a long time, damn near 30 years. Okay, maybe like 25 years. How crazy is that? Okay, I guess I should let it dry a little bit. I should do the nails. I should do the nails while this is drying. That's what I should do. I should go back and forth. I think that's the smarter way to work. So I want to use the green, but it needs to be a little bit darker. Is there any more black in here? No, there isn't. It needs to be a bit darker. So maybe I'll just mix it in here. I'll put a little bit of this green and some black. Two drops of black, and we'll see what happens. Yes, that's what we want. We want that dark army green for the nails. It's probably too much on the brush. My nephew would be really good at this. He's really good with painting nails. Maybe I'll make some characters, give them to him so he can do the nails justice. I should have just left it alone. Okay. Now let's do this side. I think there might be too much thinner in this. Okay. Because in the airbrush I do use a decent amount of thinner. Yeah, this posting is like, it's like I don't know what it is, but it takes forever. Like, honestly, the lives have been a little easier to maintain because then I can just like, when I'm done, I'm done. Because it's just like, it's kind of taxing. Just got a new XB pen display. I never used one of those kind of pen displays. I think I jumped right into the iPad when I got it. And that was pretty much it. Trying to do this in like more even coats. So I'm trying to just pretend that I know what I'm doing. That's what I do for most things. I just pretend I know what I'm doing. Okay. See if we can get some more. Oh, I should have done I should have did the feet as well. The toes. Part of me is just like, just leave it alone. Don't make it any worse. My lighting is terrible. Yeah, you know what I want to do? I think I want to mix some more of this green. Because I just think there's a little too much I think there's a little too much thinner in that. I think we can do a better job. That's super black. So put some more green in there, because right now it's super black. And I think I should also put some brown. I'll put some of this light tan. Maybe that'll like lighten it up a little bit. It's a little too dark. Get it back to that like army green. It's like a whole nother skill too, is like trying to get the paint the color you want. Yeah, I think I had too much thinner. God, I put a lot of paint on there, didn't I? graffitis. Can hardly even get the paintbrush back there. Bugs flying around. Okay. Switch back to the other paintbrush. Oh yeah. Those time lapses, they can really get you. What's up, Novus Animator? You can definitely do it. Can you make me a figurine? Do you do commissions like that? I don't usually do commissions because if I did, it would be very expensive because all this stuff just takes so much time. So I do like, you know, like commercial commissions, but I don't do too many like private commissions because they don't wind up being unfortunately they don't wind up being worth it time wise. Especially if I did like a 3D one, like I would start at like probably like $500 or $600, not including the print and the painting and stuff. I did a commission, a 3D commission, and I learned my lesson. I made a really cool, I fixed up this person's art, made it really cool, but they weren't into it. They're like, I want it just like the drawing. And like it's hard to not that it's hard, but it's tricky when you're trying to convert 2D to 3D. It has to be a very particular way. Do you think I should, so if this is on there, do you think I should bring this white up here? Well, I don't want to get paint on the bottom. So that's the only thing I'm thinking of, if I should bring that white all the way up on this area. I mean, because it would kind of make sense. Oh, the only problem is, that would be a nightmare to do all this. It would probably look fresh, though. Okay. I think the nails are done. I don't think I have to do another coat on the nails. I think those are good. But maybe just another couple coats on this. It is hard to get stuff white. I don't know what the best solution is for that. But I guess it's just lots of layers of this beige color. But it's unfortunate because it's so much harder to do it over a dark color. Sorry. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. It'd be kind of nice to do like a uniform on these things, but I might just leave it. Oh, what's up, Kachan? Let me see what my guy's up to. Let's see what we got going on here. Hold up. Let's see what we got here. Oh, these reels. Can't tell. Is this, no wait. I don't know. Actually, I don't know where you posted it. Oh, I don't want the music to come through, unfortunately. YouTube getting crazy. The Batman. What do you use to edit your videos on mobile? I don't know if you use CapCut, but CapCut is the bomb. I definitely use it. Hold up. Let me yeah. Let me go back to the Batman. And are you using Procreate? I'm not sure. Can't tell. Is the Batman in the Flash? I haven't seen the new Flash movie. I don't really watch a lot of the you know what superhero movie I did like? Shazam? You know, it kind of went up. It should, but I think I'm not gonna make it go all the way up. I should have just had it go like up a bit here, but not all the way to the back of his tail. But yeah, it should. If I was drawing it, it probably would. Just dry. Procreating CapCut. I guess it could, but then it wouldn't look right. Well, I guess I could just make the line like from here to there. I could do that, but I'll probably just opt not to. Bow out of that. Oh, I forgot that tooth has some white on the or red on the inside. Probably can't even see it. My lights are so terrible. No, I don't even think I can get some light in there. Oh, there, now you can see it. You know what, let me do another coat on the chest. Let's see how dry that is. Got a little bit of paint left here, so I might as well do another quick coat. Yeah, I think like 4 coats is like good. I think 4 coats works. But I am kind of considering making that. Because it would make sense. Alright, but let me put some white back there on his tooth that I missed. Good enough. Alright, let's see what it looks like with these eyes in. Let me see if I can back this up a little bit. I think he is painted that. I think he is. I can't remember how I made it in Nomad. Let's see. Excuse me. I did a bunch of tests today too. Because I just want like a nice photographer's backdrop. So I just like testing out the lighting and stuff. But anyway, where Blender renders. Take you guys on the journey. We'll go full screen. I can't, you telling me I can't? So stupid. This one is fresh. I like this one a lot. Oh, he is. It is white. It is white. That looks so much better. This is how clean it should look. It does not look this clean. And these are dark. But I don't think I'm going to... That'll take me forever to paint those. These are colored. This is white down here. Alright. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 2:36 already. So Chad, where you are, it's only like what is it? 12:36? 12, 1:36, 2:30, 11:36? I don't even know. I think it's 11. I don't even think it's midnight where you are. Where is everyone from? Actually curious. And make sure you guys hit up the like button. So we'll put some white in here. I think I did some yellow. Like maybe a drop of yellow. And a fart's worth of orange. I can't remember how much orange I did. I feel like it's only like a drop. Oh, this looks way different. What did I do? Did I just use white and yellow? I don't know what I did. But this color looks way different. Oh, now there's all this like muck down here. Please, no spilling paint. Please, 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 no spilling paint. How did I make that beige? So there's white. I'm not even sure what I mixed it with. Maybe just yellow? It looks a little bit lighter still, but that might actually be fine. Alright, so in the drawing, okay, it just goes, okay, so I just do the whole thing. Alright. I mean, I guess we're just gonna... I guess we're just gonna stay true to the drawing. And just do the whole bottom part. And we're just gonna use our artistic skill and hope that it looks good. So the most important part is let's see, it would kind of be like sorry, I think I painted that totally off camera. Actually, it might have been on camera because it's widescreen now. I probably could have kept it on this camera view the whole time. Whoa. Dang. That was close. Alright, let's just... I should probably get some regular paint. Okay, there's the really ugly first layer. Let me take another look at that thing. Make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, let's see. It's pretty much right. Might be just a little bit. But I think that's a good template. It's more goo. That's decent. $11.36. Oh, $11.40. Huh. West Side. Shout out to the West Side. Okay, dry. Oh, let's see how the tongue is doing. I did have some bubbles. Yeah, the bubbles are still in there. But that's okay, I'm not too worried about it. It is quite glossy. I think I can probably like buff this, maybe. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Buff it and make it really shiny. I don't think this blowing on paint work. Probably not. You know what? I should stop painting before it gets this late, because then I find myself being like, just finish it before you go to bed. And it doesn't really work with this medium. Because clearly it needs to dry. And clearly I don't care. Put these paints up. Can't believe I did so much painting today. And so many lives. I've printed out. So this is my first one, and he's heavy too. So this was the first one. Obviously, he did a terrible job sanding, terrible job. But I did put the arms in, so I'm happy about that. Put the head on, and the base was separate. Terrible job, but he was my first print. And then, so that's one. And then obviously this guy. Two, but here you can see it had some like a resin leak. At least it doesn't smell anymore. And then I had this guy, which I still have to paint and put his eyes in and stuff. And then this guy. So probably about like 10 or so. A little bit more. This little guy, which I'm probably not going to paint. I'll probably just keep him like this. But it came out good, like the detail and stuff, like I love. The detail is so good. And then obviously this little guy. Look at it. Look at this. Look what I did to his eyes. So sad. But I tried. I think that's it. I did Batman too, but I have to paint him still. I have to paint him and like put him all together. But he's in a bunch of pieces. Still primed. But at least it's just like black and gray, so that makes it a bit easier. I had to heavily file down the shoulders so he'd fit in his cape, and the back too. I had to do a number on him. So I just wasn't thinking. I just like overlooked some things when I was creating the model. I overlooked a few things, and that's like all it takes to like mess up everything. Everything fit except for the body on the cape. Just made like a huge error. I should probably finish this in the morning. Yeah, facts. I agree. It's like, like it's kind of insane how much things have changed, and like what we can do. Like even last year, I would have never imagined that I would be making 3D figures that I'm painting with an airbrush. No, there's no way that I ever would have imagined that I would ever be into 3D printing, or able to do 3D printing, or afford to do 3D printing, or anything, all of the above, or airbrushing. And it was hard to like get all the stuff and then like have to figure it out, because it's like you can watch YouTube videos. Like I watch so many YouTube videos, it's not even funny. Like I did so much research and tried to find like the best, beginner but good stuff. Like I don't always like just getting beginner stuff, because sometimes it's just crappy and it makes it so much more difficult. So I'm like, I have to get like something that's easy enough for a beginner but like still good. So Iwata, hands down. I kept seeing that it was a great airbrush, and it wasn't like that expensive. Same thing with the printer. I was like, not crazy expensive, even though 3D printing is expensive, because there's just so much extra stuff that you need, like all of the alcohol, the washing station, extra bucket of alcohol to like wash the things, space to clean everything, a respirator because it smells horrific. I had to buy a fan to go in my room, because like I do everything in my room where I sleep, and like I don't want it to cease in the night. So it's like, it's just so much. And as you buy stuff, you can't like skimp. You know what I mean? Like once I bought stuff, I'm like, okay, now I have to get paintbrushes, and I have to get paint, and I have to get a respirator, and I have to get the glasses, like so stuff doesn't splash in my eyes. and I have to get extra paper towels, and I have to get the nitrile gloves. And then I have to figure out which gloves like work better. Some are like cheaper and they kind of rip. I think I hear a raccoon. Let's see if that's a raccoon. I thought I heard him. Let's see if we can find me outside spraying the things. I don't play with security. It's my skinny legs. I was trying to think about where to spray them. This is the gloss spray. And those were my feet. Those were my feet, folks. And those are my skinny calf muscles. I know. It's genetics. It's a much better view. At least I know for next time to just do it in this view the whole time. Because it's a lot more comfortable for me to be here, and at least I'm in screen, still in screen here. Because I gotta look out for my back, bro. Ugh. Ruining everything. Yeah, I think I have to finish this tomorrow. I think I need to let it dry and then do a coat or two more tomorrow. But I think we did very well. I think we all did very well. We worked together. We got some stuff painted. So before I go, I'll show you which mouse character? Oh, the little guy where his head comes off. Yeah, his head comes off. I think there's like a split in this, or like a crack. I wonder if that's always been there. Interesting. I know there's like some things that happen after you have stuff printed sometimes, but I don't know. It's smooth, but I don't know. But let's take a look at this with the yellow parts of the eyes, and let's put this so it can dry properly. Let's clean these real quick. I do not play around with trying to keep stuff clean. I try, at least. Especially the airbrush. Because I'm like, I do not want to have to buy another airbrush because I'm a dum-dum. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, I can't tell if I clean this brush. So we'll just clean it again, just in case I didn't. some thinner. Get that paint out of there. Okay. Where should this go? This can go over the thinner. This can go over the green. Even though I don't know if I'm even going to use this green again. Put that there. Guess these are okay. I guess I can leave these open. I just have to get myself somewhat situated. Make sure these are all closed up. Right. Paintbrushes were decent. They were decent. They weren't too expensive, but they worked out well. All right, so let's take a final look. It's not bad. I mean, this is my first time painting. My first time ever. Art life is a trip. I can throw on my mocap suit and animate characters in real time. That's crazy. It is nuts. You made a filament printer. That's bananas. I don't even know what that. I can't even comprehend what that means. Like I think I know what a filament printer is. One of those ones that does all this stuff from the top and makes it, but I don't even know how you would begin making that. To me, that's borderline genius. So let's just put it together real quick so you can kind of get a sense of what it's going to look like. It's going to be hard to kind of show it because this is obviously a top-down, which isn't ideal. So the eyes go on there. I'm going to glue them on. I will see the bottom of the mouth is a little wet, but you kind of get the picture there. So it goes together like this. And let's put his little pupils. Ah, the glass works. The glass works okay. I can never remember which eye goes to which eye, though. I think this goes there. So obviously I'm going to glue all this stuff in. Oh, and the tongue too. I don't know if I want to put the tongue in yet. I probably don't even have to glue the tongue in because I think when it goes in it's going to be pretty tight. Yeah, see what I'm saying? This tongue. Wait, is that in? I don't even know. I don't know. I don't think it's in yet. It's just being a butt monkey. Come on. This tongue might just be it. What is that? Well, that's paint. It's like some rogue paint in here. So I guess I'm going to have to paint all over that again. Fix that up. So it looks like the tongue. This is swiftly turning into a disaster because of this tongue. Well, I guess it's in good enough. I might just leave it. Why is it so loose? Anyway, whatever. It's in good enough. It's in good enough to show off, at least. So now you can see the tongue in there. Now this would not look, it would not look nearly as nice if I had to paint around the tongue, that's for sure. So that's a smart move. I'm glad I made that. I do have to fix all this stuff up now. But that's not too bad. The teeth don't look too bad. The eyes look good. They're shiny. Obviously, it's not like a glass shine, but I know it takes a lot of work to get there. I'm going to try to match this color a little bit better tomorrow. But all in all, it's looking decent. The tongue actually could be pinker as well. It's like hot pink. And I wasn't actually prepared for the hot pinkness, but it's fine. But yeah, so there's the first look at this little guy. Oh, his nails are like glossy too. But anyway, it's 3 a.m. here. I think I need to clean up and go to bed. So, my guy, good to speak to you, Chad. I hope you're well. Much love all the way from Brooklyn. Shout out to the Jet Show. Shout out to MG. Shout out to Kachan. Airmarkable Airbrush. Let's see. Shout out to Brian Theodore. Afsoon. Nicole Manson. And I don't think I missed anyone. Zafari. The World of Creatrix. Shout out to Troop T. And yeah, I think that's everybody. Give me a like if you haven't. I appreciate you. The Jet Show Live. Chadwick Art. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with your East Coast brethren. But yeah, this is pretty good. I might make like a little reel or something, but I'm going to try to get some sleep and turn some AC on because it is hot over here. All right. Love y'all. Be good. Keep drawing. Keep sculpting. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great evening. My guy, Chavik. All right. How do I exit out of here? Stop streaming. Stop.